Hello everybody, myself Sachin Bhaskar, Assistant Professor of Statistics from Anandibai Ravani Arts, Commerce and Science College, Vaibhavadi, Sindhudurg, Maharashtra. I am going to present my presentation on topic testing of hypothesis two sample t-test in refresher course organized by Aligarh Muslim University, Aligarh. Uh, Basic terms in testing of hypothesis are: first, we must know about the hypothesis, types of hypothesis, simple and composite. We must know the null hypothesis H0, alternative hypothesis H1, test statistic, size and level of significance, critical region, critical value, one and two-sided test. Before testing of hypothesis, we must know all these basic concepts. Procedure of the testing of hypothesis is: first step is define the null and alternative hypothesis, define level of significance, decide a test statistic which is chi-square test, t-test or f-test. It is based on our null hypothesis or which test we are going to use. Compute the value of the test statistic, say calculated value. Compute table value from the statistical tables, say it has table value. Compare calculated value with table value. Use the decision rule, and last step is give the decision of reject H0 or accept H0. So in this presentation we are focusing on two sample t-test. So when the two sample t-test is used, two sample t-test is used to test the difference between two population means of normal population or normal distributions. So alternative hypothesis may be one-sided or two-sided, which is greater than type or less than type, or two-sided. Generally population variances are unknown. The procedure of two sample t-test is as follows. Consider a sample of size n1 from first normal population having mean mu1 and variance sigma 1 square. Consider another sample of size n2 from another normal population having mean mu2 and variance sigma 2 square. We need to define one assumption that both population variances are equal. Okay, that is sigma 1 square is equal to sigma 2 square. Let x bar and s1 square be the sample mean and sample variances of the first sample drawn from first population, and y bar and s2 square be the sample mean and sample variance of second sample drawn from second population. X bar, y bar, s1 square, s2 square are calculated by using these formulas. Now the important step is we have to calculate the pooled variance sp square by using this formula: n1 s1 square plus n2 s2 square divided by n1 s1 square plus n2 s2 square divided by n1 plus n2 minus 2. So now next step is we have to step 1 of this testing of hypothesis is we have to set up our hypothesis H0 as mu1 is equal to mu2 against H1 may be mu1 greater than mu2 or mu1 less than mu2 or mu1 not equal to mu2. So first is called right tail test or one-sided test of right side. Second one is called left tail test or one-sided, and last one is called two-sided test. Step 2 is now we have to define or set level of significance as alpha. Step 3 is under H0 the test statistic is t calculated is equal to x bar minus y bar divided by sp into under root 1 upon n1 plus 1 upon n2, where sp is square root of pooled variance sp square, and the t calculated under H0 the distribution of t calculated is t distribution with n1 plus n2 minus 2 degrees of freedom. So if our alternative hypothesis is greater than type, Okay, mu1 greater than mu2. So let T alpha be the critical value obtained from the T table at n1 plus n2 minus 2 degrees of freedom. If our calculated value is greater than table value, then we reject our null hypothesis H0 and say that mu1 is greater than mu2. In that case, our critical region or rejection region is to the right side of the distribution. If our alternative hypothesis is of less than type, so let T alpha be the critical value obtained from T table at n1 plus n2 minus 2 degrees of freedom. Then in that case our table value is negative, and if T calculated is less than T table, then we reject our null hypothesis H0 and says that mu1 is less than mu2. In that case our critical value or critical region or rejection region is to the left side of the distribution. And if our alternative hypothesis is of two-sided, then in that case we take the absolute value of our table value, critical calculated value, and if calculated value is greater than table value, then we reject our null hypothesis H0. In that case, critical region or rejection region is to the both the sides of the sampling distribution. That's it. Thank you.